It amazes me that in the year 2015, when we ask for descriptions of salespeople, we still hear words like pushy, disorganized, and even deceitful. But perhaps no description terrifies me as much as the one given to me by a client last year, when she said, Shelley, salespeople are quite simply becoming irrelevant. Is that true? Well, the world's leading business-to-business research organizations like Forrester are telling us that customers are changing faster than salespeople are evolving. It is proven that up to 57% of the buying process is now done before a client engages with us. That means they've set the selection criteria, budget, and benchmarks. They've made their preliminary selections before they even want to engage. Based on this, you could see why some might say that salespeople are in danger of becoming irrelevant. You see, people simply don't want to waste time covering information that either they know or they can access elsewhere. And perhaps this is why 89% of corporate decision makers say 9 out of 10 conversations are a waste of time. 9 out of 10 sales conversations, a waste of time. That means that 9 out of 10 times when we need to be our most persuasive, the truth is we're not. But the next finding for me was the most startling and distressing. 60% of qualified prospects with budget and ready to buy will end in no decision. Why is that? Because when we fail to articulate our value offering, customers cannot tell the difference between us and our competitors. We fall into the sea of sameness. And in the face of this confusion, your clients will do one of 3 things. Either they'll stick to status quo, save themselves the pain of having to make a decision, or they'll stick to the supplier that they know. Better the enemy you know, right, than the one you don't? Or the place that many of us have found ourselves before, the place that we dread. They commoditize our offering and make a selection purely based on price. There really are only 3 ways for a company to differentiate themselves. The first is relentless product innovation, but we know this is very, very expensive, and it's easy to copy. Or on price. But really, the challenge with that is you've got to market aggressively, and you need the volumes to be able to sustain it. And the third, and this is where I specialize, I work with companies who want to align themselves with their buyers, offering them a seamless end-to-end experience and creating buyer intimacy. Because this really is the only viable strategy moving forward. And interesting, while the clients have said all these things about us, 57%, 89%, 60%, they also say that 53% of the reason that they buy from a company is because of the sales experience. And in this scenario, us sales professionals are the only differentiator. And we form a key part of a company's differentiation strategy moving forward. That's better news, isn't it? Differentiated Conversations is a keynote and a workshop, but it's a framework, a skeleton key, if you would, that equips your sales professionals to have value-based conversations with your clients at every level, regardless of their role. Effectively taking you out of that sea of sameness so that they understand what it is that differentiates you from your competitors. And for sales professionals, one last finding I want to share with you. The leading research predicts that within 15 years, there will be 40% less salespeople on the planet than there are today. 4 in every 10 salespeople will be doing something else in 15 years from now. The 60%, however, that remain and are willing to evolve themselves at the pace of their client are going to be highly and heavily remunerated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my opinion, not all, but much of the sales training out there today is simply equipping salespeople to be better and better at skills that customers care less and less about. If you want your sales professionals to survive and thrive in a modern economy where buyers have more choice than ever before, you need to be equipping them to have a conversation that differentiates you and themselves from their competitors. If this is relevant to you, I look forward to engaging with you.